Good morning, Manchester High School. Today is Friday, February 16th, and welcome to our very first production of 2018. I'm Ryan Stewart.
And I'm Delaney Faulkner. Thank you so much for joining us. Coming up, we'll take a look at how the level of spirit and energy of Manchester High School's fan section is giving assistance to the basketball team in their road to victory.
Then, we uncover the reason why one magazine named Manchester the best place to live in Connecticut.
All this and much more coming up on this edition of
The Pulse. The boys' basketball team has had a great season thus far. However, they wouldn't be where they are now without what the students like to call the tribe. Chris Pagano brings us the story.
The Manchester boys varsity basketball team has been outstanding this season. Currently having 14 wins and 4 losses, this team has qualified for both the state and the CCC tournament. This program hasn't had 14 wins in a single season since the 2012-2013 season. The biggest difference from years past to this one is the support from the team's fan zone.
Even when time's not going good, they still there by us, and they not like other fan sections. They stay throughout the game.
Junior standout Rondell Tyson loves the energy that the fan zone, otherwise known as the Tribe, has been giving the team throughout the season. He and his teammates believe that the Tribe has had a huge impact on the team's success.
It gives us more motivation, and it hypes us up.
This student section has not only been beneficial to the players, but for the spectators as well. MHS junior Zach Nader says being in the fan zone has made going to these games much more enjoyable.
Just being with my friends and getting hype, that's probably the best part. It makes the game so much more enjoyable.
This fan section has been the catalyst to the boys basketball team's success this season. From Manchester and the Tribe, this has been Chris Pagano reporting.
It's really cool to see everyone come out for the basketball games and the other sports as well.
Definitely, I'm going to miss being a part of the fan section once the winter's over.
Definitely, me too.
Well, the boys' basketball team's senior night game is Tuesday, February 20th against East Hartford. Make sure to be there and wear red.
Speaking of the winter sports season drawing to a close, many teams are looking to finish on a high note. AJ Alibrio gives us an update on the records of those teams and all the progress they've made during this season.
Winter sports are a huge part of Manchester, and teams have been working their way up to the upcoming state tournament. Here's a quick update on the progress of your Manchester High School's winter sports teams. This year's track team continues to break records as they advance to the State Open Saturday, February the 17th. Girls basketball is holding a record of 8-10, while boys basketball is staying strong with 14 wins and 4 losses. With a win over Enfield, the hockey team improves their record to 10-5. Lastly, the wrestling team has won quite a few tournaments lately, but hold a record at 4-3 within their conference. From The Pulse, this has been AJ Alibrio reporting.
I've been to a ton of games this season, and I've definitely noticed a huge improvement among all the sports teams.
Yeah, me too. It's good to see that all their hard work is really paying off.
Definitely. We'll be right back after this message, so stay with us.
Here at Pastrami and Rye, you'll taste the heart and soul of downtown Manchester through the authentic food cooked up in kitchens by talented cooks. Pastrami provides its customers with a variety of options, ranging from sandwiches, burgers, salads, and breakfast foods such as pancakes and omelets. With a family-friendly atmosphere where you'll be greeted with a warm smile and fresh home-cooked food, available on Sundays 7 to 4, Mondays 9 to 8, and Tuesday through Saturday 7 to 9. Come and enjoy what Pastrami on Rye has to offer Manchester.
February, also known as Black History Month, is a very important time of the year for African American culture. It is a time for celebrating the achievements by African Americans and recognizing the central roles of blacks in the U.S. This year, Manchester High School is demonstrating a new and unique way of teaching the importance of black history to its students. Michael Christie gives us the story.
February marks the month where America remembers African American icons that changed history. Today, I asked students of MHS what's the importance of Black History Month to them, and here's what they said.
The importance of Black History Month to me is that we can learn and express the ways African American leaders fought for equality in America.
What Black History Month means to me, it allows me to celebrate diversity and remember those who paved the way for a better tomorrow.
The importance of Black History Month to me is that it shows all
influential African Americans in our society and their accomplishments. And I think it's a great thing.
Many students have different views on Black history, but Manchester High School and Principal Miss Minor are aiming for students to understand one thing.
And one of our goals, if you look at our vision of a graduate, is cultural and global competence, which is you can look at how culture and conditions impact your perspective. So I think it's kind of incumbent upon all of us to constantly be thinking about what is the perspective of other people.
MHS decided to celebrate Black History Month by creating a door decorating contest because
the nice thing about door decorating is it makes it really visible, and it's kind of a visible reminder of the importance of Black history and understanding perspectives.
Teacher Miss Biondino and librarian Miss Fontaine are two MHS members who have decorated their doors with co-workers and students. The African American role models who they chose were
Phyllis Wheatley. She is the first African American author. She is a poet. She was born in slavery, but she was the first person, a woman of color, to actually become a published author.
So Katherine Johnson, Mary Jackson, and Dorothy Vaughan were the three ladies. They all had different tasks in their department, but they, within those departments, they were like the only Black women that had to work with a bunch of males that were kind of oppressing them.
But for Senior Vice President Justin Williams, he believes we should.
It's definitely good to expose yourself to different types of people, different types of cultures, religions, so you could get used to it. And you can also see what can you connect with them, what can they connect with you, do you have anything in common, can you help each other's communities out.
As February rolls by, Manchester will continue to recognize the significant role models like these three women who helped change the course of Black history. From Manchester, this has been Michael Christie reporting.
As February rolls by, MHS will continue to recognize the role models in Black history as they look forward to making this event an ongoing tradition.
Recently, Money Magazine named Manchester the best place to live in Connecticut. Haley Rogers hit the hallways of MHS to find out if students agree with this accolade.
Manchester is different when compared to neighboring towns. So different, in fact, that we were awarded the best town to live in Connecticut by Money Magazine.
Manchester has something for everybody.
From our schools,
diverse, there's many different ethnicities in the school,
to the diversity.
It's great knowing everybody is welcome no matter your background, your color, how much money you make. Everybody is welcomed here in Manchester.
Some consider Manchester
welcoming to everybody,
and others consider it
we're more of a family than other towns consider their family.
The award of Best Town to Live in Connecticut means something different to everyone. The community itself is one of a kind and has a culture of its own.
Everybody's more active with one another. Everybody likes to talk, everybody likes to be more involved with everything.
I was so happy to hear that, and it's not a big surprise.
Manchester is a great town to live in. With its rich diversity and activities to participate in, everyone can have a unique experience here. From Manchester and the Pulse, this has been Haley Rogers reporting.
It is such a great honor for our town to receive.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't be more proud to be from such a diverse and accepting community.
Definitely.
Well, that's all we have for you this week, Manchester. Be sure to tune in next week when we highlight the boys' swim team's standout athletes and bring awareness to transgender equality.
If you have any suggestions for stories we might have missed, email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpspride.org or visit us in the communications suite.
And if you're interested in learning more about the Pulse or want to see some of our other projects, visit mhstelevision.com.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook at MHS Red Broad. I'm Ryan Stewart.
And I'm Delaney Faulkner, and this has been
The Pulse.